Hello everyone, welcome back to another video. So today I kind of have like a little special video. So one of my friends, I won't really say too much, it's kind of personal. She's been going through a little bit of a tough time with financial problems, and I thought what would be a great way to be supportive other than sharing my experiences on YouTube to a bunch of random people. So yeah, I think we can just kind of do that. I'll share a couple of my stories from when I was. They're mostly from when I was younger. Like, my family is a lot better off now than it used to be. But I got a little bit of a story from back in 2019. Yeah, it was 2019. Uh, so these are all, mostly, like I just said, they're all from when I was little. So I don't really remember them too well. So I'm probably gonna miss a couple details here and there. And I'm kind of just going off of what I've been told from like my parents and random family members. So yeah, I guess I should kind of just get started. So when I was little, we moved. Well, I was born up in Alaska, so like we had a lot of our stuff up from there. Like a lot of my mom's side of the family is up there, when my dad's side isn't, and so we lived up there for 3 years. Well, until I was three. I don't know how long they lived up there for. And, well, my dad decided that he wanted to see his family, where we're at now. I'm not going to say the state I live in. And, my mom decided she wanted to get out of Alaska to live in there all her life. So they decided to move, and, well, since they had both set up a lot of their stuff up there, they didn't really have a lot of stuff to, go off of down here, so naturally we weren't as well cut off. But we had to live with my grandma for, oh god, how long? I want to say like 5 years, and then unfortunately they end up getting divorced, and my dad lost a lot of stuff. Like, not, he didn't have a lot of stuff then, but my mom didn't have anything, so he kind of had to help her with that bit, and then that also like unintentionally ended up with me not being able to see my mom for about a year and a half, which sucked because little, I want to say 7 year old me had to go off of my just my dad. Like, my mom was like one of my best friends. That's like a 7 year old's dream. Or not dream. Every 7 year old's life, most of them is having their mom as their best friend. And so then, oh god, where is this? So before that, my dad said, well, this is what my dad has told me. He said that it may have seemed like we were okay back then, which for a while I thought it was okay. But he said that he actually, a lot of the times he had his friends help, as he worded it, put food on the plate, and he didn't have to worry about like a place to stay because we were living at our grandma's at the time, and a lot of that was like, to me, the most I ever thought was that I couldn't really get a lot of toys at the store whenever we went, which you shouldn't be getting toys whenever you go to the like every single time you go to the store, but I didn't get a lot of toys, which isn't a big deal, but to a little kid, that's kind of that's like your entire world basically is like toys and your parents and school once you reach a certain age. When they get past like coloring the lines in and making sure you don't go outside lines or whatever. You know how. Well, I would assume you guys know how little school works, like pre-K and stuff, or however grading system works in your area. And there was not a lot of story to it. Like, it mostly went on like that. There was individual stuff. Like, I was little at the time. I kind of was at home because I was, 6, maybe 7. I played like a lot of random stuff on my dad's Xbox, which was just me playing offline because I didn't even understand what the term of online gaming was, or Like I played a lot of Call of Duty when I was 6, so it was just like games that he had already gotten previously. That I was just like, oh, this is fun. I get to click on bad guy, and but so it wasn't really as bad then because for me anyway, because I didn't really understand a lot of the stuff, and like I was too little to really understand, or like I was more oblivious to everything. And but I did mention that I do have a bit of a story from 2019. So this one I remember a lot better because it happened a lot more recently. Wow, who would have guessed that the story that happened a couple years ago I remember more than the story that happened when I was really little. Surprise, surprise! Great going, Red. You know me. I'm an idiot. And so the story that happened in 2019, basically, my dad was in another relationship for a while. I'm not going to go into it, but he got a divorce, and then this is actually really the first point in our lives we were living on our own for like, it was the first time in, like, for all of my life, from when I could remember, I'd been living with someone else like, that wasn't our house. It was always had been someone else, whether it was grandma's or dad's girlfriend or whatever. So it was a big step for us, but because how divorces work in the U.S., the girl kind of gets everything. So it sucks because she kind of used that to her advantage, even though we needed a lot more than she did. We didn't even have a house at the time. But we moved to a new school, and it sucked because I didn't get to see any of my friends I had made. And I'll go into that whole thing like in another video or something random. Uh, but I moved to a new school, and there's actually I didn't get to do a lot there, even though it was a big school. Like I got to talk to my previous friends online until we kind of just like slowly stopped talking to each other. And like I remember there was one time we were at a play, or no, it was a play. There was a concert, and I had to ask the school to get me dress clothing because we weren't able to get any. Yeah, and yeah, there's not really much else to it, to be honest. And that's kind of it. This has been more of a serious video, so I'm gonna leave a funny clip I got randomly off of Osu. Bye. Have a nice day. Okay, you know what'd be funny? What if I did this? Harder song, faster, while it fades. I think that'd be pretty funny. Yeah, I'd choose just say run again. It goes so fast! Why? I could barely see it with how bright the spotlight thing is. I can't even see at the stuff I'm pressing. You get the long note bar. It's so much faster. Why? It's going darker. I wonder how long I can get into this. What's this part? It sounds like when your game freezes and it just plays the same sound over and over again.
Dude, what you playing? Hello? Yo, can you hear me? Dude, take that thing off. Hello? Yo.
Talking so fast. Oh god, it's so wide. My health. No. Ah, no. Oh, I forgot. Undertale.